Here with William & Mary head coach Ed Swanson. Coach, first year at William & Mary last year after 23 years up at Sacred Heart. How have you adjusted to living in the South?
It's been great. You know, it was everybody said you're going to have that one moment where you say, "What did I do?" And I never had that moment. So I had a great first year. Myself and my family transitioned well. The Williamsburg community, the William & Mary community, have been terrific to me and my family. So the adjustment was seamless.
What's your favorite part of Williamsburg so far?
The traffic, that there's not traffic. You know, I came from, Connecticut where, you could be 15 miles from your school, but that can take anywhere from 15 minutes to an hour and a half, where it's nice that now I get upset if there's just if I get caught at a couple red lights on the way to campus.
Now let's talk about the coaching aspect a little bit. You can be quite animated on the sidelines, like a lot of coaches, hardly sitting still. Would you say that you have that type of high energy off the court as well?
No, I'm a little bit more laid back, I think.
Yeah.
I think off the court. I think I made a promise to myself when I started coaching that I would coach every play, and that's how I wanted our players to play. I wanted them to play every play with great effort and energy. And in 23 years, I'm happy to say that hasn't left me. I don't jump around as much anymore because I pull some muscles every once in a while. But but off the floor, I think I'm more laid back.
How do you balance coaching life and family life, being a husband and a father?
I think it's tough. I think when you're away a great deal, I think it's tough on your spouse. My wife has been terrific. I think the hardest thing is that you miss on road trips or recruiting during the summer and stuff. You have the possibility of missing a lot of the kids. Possible baseball games, a play in school, and something like that. So that wears on you. That's the tough part of it. But my wife is terrific, and she obviously fills in for me with all those things that I might miss.
What has been the biggest lesson you've learned so far during your being a coach?
That things are never as good as they seem, and things are never as bad as they seem. And I think off of, when your team is going well, you think that everything is perfect, and it's not. And I think when things aren't going as well, we had a rough start to the season last year. Things aren't as bad as you think they are. And I think that as a kid, as a college student, I think it's a great lesson to learn. So I mean, that's probably the biggest thing that I've learned, in 23 years of head coaching.
Now, of course, being at Sacred Heart, at William & Mary, all the connections through coaching. Who made Ed Swanson the coach today? Who were some of your mentors?
Interesting. I knew I wanted to coach from an early age after I figured out I wasn't going to make the NBA. I knew early in high school. I had three coaches in growing up, Little League coaches, Biddy Ball basketball, high school basketball, Dave Hennessy, Dave Blodges, and Tom McDonald. And when I grew up, that's what I said, well, coaching looks like fun. And so they really influenced me at an early age that coaching was very rewarding. And then, Dave Bike at Sacred Heart University was an athletic director who hired me. I was his assistant for 2 years, and then I got the head job at Sacred Heart University at the age of 23. So I was at that time the youngest head coach in the country. I'm no longer that, but he kind of helped me along the ways and kind of taught me how to act as a head coach, how to approach things, and so I probably owe my coaching philosophy and to those four individuals.
Well, Coach, we really appreciate you taking time out for us today, and good luck this season.
Thank you so much.